Alright, this is the Colossal Cut 50. I got this in the mail today. I did a lot of searching on the internet and I couldn't really find a good review on it, so I figured I'd do one. I'm a fabricator by trade. I run a plasma table during the day. I've got a lot of experience with plasma cutters. We've got several at the shop I work at, some Millers, ESOB. Got a few pretty good, fairly expensive machines. Honestly, I'm pretty impressed with the way that it cuts compared to some of the higher dollar machines. There's a few things I didn't like. For one, the regulator in the back, it's nothing real bad. It seems like the pipe threads, with them being on a taper, they're tapped a little too deep for the supplied fitting, so I think I've got about 4 wraps of tape on there, and it still leaks a little bit. It's not a big deal. It's just a little, it's not that big a deal, but that leaks just a tad. I'm sure you could get a American-made fitting here, and it probably wouldn't leak. That was the second time I put it together. The first time it leaked like crazy, and it wouldn't work. The other thing that wasn't right, my off switch doesn't work. I turned it on and I heard something spring out, like a spring popped out or something. I haven't tore it down to actually see what's wrong with it, so it doesn't turn off. It's not a big deal, I don't guess, for only 315 bucks. What are you going to expect? But here's the cutting tip. They used really brittle cable ties. As soon as I pulled it out of the box, I pulled on it and the cable ties broke. No big deal, new cable ties. I do like the fact that the electrode is double-ended, so when you burn out one side of the tip of the electrode, you can turn it around and use the other side. I did go ahead and purchase the extra consumables. I believe it was 40 pieces for $30, so the entire package cost me $340 shipped to my door. This was the cheapest plasma cutter that eBay had. I was sort of reluctant to order it, but I figured, what the heck, if it doesn't work, I'll send it back. But overall, I've been real impressed with it. I've used it all evening. I notched out several tubes on my buggy today with no problems. I cut some 3/8 plate. I cut some, I believe that's 26 gauge, and then I cut some 3/16 plate, all with very good results. It says it'll sever 1-inch plate at 3 inches a minute. I think it would. I don't have any 1-inch plate here to try, but it seems like it has plenty of power. Actually, it seems like it has a lot more power than a lot of the more expensive machines I have at work. We have a ESOB, a real nice ESOB plasma cutter, and it doesn't cut near as nice as this does. We got a nice Miller plasma cutter, and it doesn't seem to cut as nice as this does. The only thing it doesn't have